You know, just the idea of getting old, the idea of dying. You know, death isn't just this thing that like we have to stop talking about and kind of make awkward. Like, it's gonna happen. Why are we so afraid to talk about it? So I think of taking that inevitable fact that we were gonna die and realizing that I have a body, I have a life, I have a voice. It's kind of a vessel that really kind of holds something. A vessel, I think of maybe a ship or a container. The vessel's not that important. You know, my body's not that important. My voice isn't that important. The songs aren't that important. My life isn't even really that important. But the important thing is what's inside of that vessel. And right now, I have a message. I have something to say. What I'm saying is the important thing inside of that vessel. I thought it would be cool to name an album a vessel, because even inside of that packaging, behind that cover, there's a message. And thanks for listening to that message, and I hope that it... So when I first started learning how to play the piano, I think I just accidentally found that, and then I liked who I was when I was doing that.
So did it help you find your identity more?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it was even inside of my own family. Like none of my family does any music or anything, so I was just the weird music guy. You know.
But was it encouraged or?
No, in my family,
yeah.
They didn't really understand what was going on because, like I said, none of them really are musical at all. But they thought it was cool. You know, it's like I set up a microphone in, you know, my own, you know, little studio in the basement, and my mom's washing the dishes and she hears her son screaming his head off down in the basement trying to record vocals, and she's got to be thinking, what the heck is going on with him? So I'm sure that they were really confused. But now, you know, now I'm in a different country getting interviewed by you because of the stupid songs that I wrote in my basement. So.
Fair enough.
There's a song, and I don't want to like throw everything onto this one band, but there's a song by the Killers. They do a music video too, and he's standing in the middle of the city in Japan, I believe, and he looks dead in the camera, and his eyes are really calm, but there's a moment where like his hand kind of twitches, suggesting I'm trying to come across as if I'm fine, but really there's something wrong. I think of a moment like that. That has influenced me musically more than any, you know, song. I feel like our generation of people, we struggle with some things. We struggle with a lot of suicide and depression. What I found out is those two issues are really centered around the idea of purpose. What's the purpose? Like, what's the point? We have a lot of questions, big questions, right? And we don't have the answers to those questions. In your darkest hour, when you're trying to figure out whether or not it's worth it to stay alive or just to give up, if you have something that you've created and you know that you're the only person on this earth that can explain that thing, then that can be the thing that you hold on to, and that can be the thing that can help you get through that moment of your darkest hour, I like to call it. But the point is, I use that moment to help me get through my tough times, because the point is, I'm not going to tell you what happened at that kitchen sink. kitchen sink to you is not a kitchen sink to me.